Hello friends, today we are going to discuss some important instrumentation questions and answers. So video is going to be very helpful for you. Our first question is, what is the difference between pressure and differential pressure? If we talk about the pressure, pressure is at single point pressure. Pressure is the pressure at the single point and it is measured with respect to a reference pressure, generally with reference to the atmospheric pressure. Suppose a pressure gauge is installed in any pipeline, so it will indicate the pressure at single point and it will represent the pressure of this process. And if we talk about the differential pressure is the difference between pressures at two different points. As the name indicates, differential pressure. A DP transmitter, DP means differential pressure transmitter, compares the pressure on the high pressure side and the low pressure side, and it indicates the pressure difference between them. It indicates the pressure difference between high pressure side and low pressure side on its display. Here it will indicate the pressure difference. Suppose if the pressure at the inlet of filter is 10 bar and if the pressure at the outlet of filter is 8 bar, then the differential pressure will be 10 minus 8 is equals to 2 bar. If we talk about the applications of pressure and differential pressure, then the applications of pressure are for measuring pressure in tank, air system and in steam systems. And the applications of differential pressure are, differential pressure is used for flow measurement, filter monitoring and level measurement. The next question is, what is dead weight tester and where is it used? First we will discuss what is dead weight tester, and its short form is DWT. A dead weight tester is a primary pressure calibration standard and it is used to calibrate pressure gauge, pressure transmitters and pressure switches. And one important point you need to note down that it is capable of generating accurate pressure. Now we will discuss how it works. Look friends, it uses a piston cylinder arrangement on top of which known weights are placed. Here known weights are placed and we use piston cylinder arrangement inside this dead weight tester. The force from these weights generates exact pressure. We use weights and force is generated by these weights, and these weights generate a pressure and that is measured by instrument placed here. Now the pressure generated from this force is applied to the instrument whose reading is compared and accuracy is verified. We apply this pressure to the instrument need to be calibrated. Its working is very simple. Standard weights are put here like this. Then these standard weights apply a pressure on this coil and this pressure is transferred to the instrument here. Now we will discuss what is fail open and fail close control valve. Look friends, if we talk about the control valve is designed such that if instrument air or power supply fails, the valve moves to the predefined safe position. Okay, and this predefined safe position or this behavior is called fail open or fail close. Now we will discuss the working of fail open valve. Fail open valve is also known as FO. When air supply fails, the valve automatically moves to the open position. Fail open means when air supply fails, it will open fully, as its name indicates. When air supply is available, valve will start closing, and if air supply fails, it will be fully open. This type of valve is used in applications where it is necessary to keep the process running for safety. For example, cooling, water line, and for example, level control. In level control, we use fail open valve. Now we will discuss fail close valve. Fail close valve is also known as FC, and this valve is just reverse to the fail open valve. When air supply fails, the valve automatically moves to close position. Fail close means when air supply fails, the valve will be fully closed. When air supply will available, the valve will start opening from 0% and it will go up to 100%. And if the air supply fails, the valve will be fully closed. This type of valve is used in applications where the flow of fluid or gas must be stopped for safety. For temperature control, we use fail close valve. Look friends, when the temperature goes beyond the set limit and air supply fails, the valve automatically moves to close position, stopping the flow of hot fluid and keeping the process safe. The next question is, what is PLC and where is it used? If we talk about the PLC full form is Programmable Logic Controller, and it is an industrial computer that is used to automatically control machines and industrial processes. PLCs are specially designed to provide reliable operation in harsh industrial environments. Harsh industrial environment means where pressure and temperature are high. If we talk about the working of PLC takes the input from input devices. These input devices may be sensors, push buttons, and other field devices. And a program or logic is written in PLC. And according to this program or logic, the signal is sent to these output devices. The output devices may be motors, valves, relays, alarms. If we take an example of level control, if the tank level is high, the PLC receives the signal from the level sensor. A level sensor is installed on any tank, and this level sensor continuously measures the level, and if the tank level becomes high, PLC will receive a high signal and it will automatically stop the pump. And suppose if the tank level is low, the pump can also be started. At low level, PLC will receive the low signal and it will automatically start the pump. Another important question, what is Thermowell? Look friends, if we talk about the Thermowell is a protective metallic tube inside which an RTD or thermocouple is installed. We use Thermowell with RTD or thermocouple. Its main purpose is to protect the temperature sensor from direct contact with the process. Suppose we are measuring the temperature, so we will use RTD and thermocouple for measuring the temperature, and we will use a Thermowell with RTD or thermocouple, and this Thermowell will protect that temperature sensor from direct contact with the process. Thermocouple is installed in a pipeline, tank or vessel where there is high pressure, high temperature, high flow velocity and corrosive fluid, and these all can damage the sensors. If we directly insert the sensor in any process, so by high pressure, high temperature, high flow velocity and corrosive fluid, the sensor may be damaged. Now we will discuss some advantages of Thermowell. The main advantage of Thermowell is that if an RTD or thermocouple fails, the sensor can be replaced without shutting down the process. Here the main point is the sensor can be replaced without shutting down the process. You can note it down. This avoids unnecessary plant shutdowns and reduces maintenance costs. The applications of Thermowell are steam lines, boilers, chemical plants, oil and gas industries and other industries. So friends, that was our video. Thanks for watching the video. For more instrumentation videos, subscribe to our channel today. Thanks for watching the video.